Hi class! Welcome to the LEGO Bricks in Space program. It's time to get out your student worksheet. Working alongside the crew on board the International Space Station, you will find all the answers to the questions on your worksheet. Teachers, when you see the pause prompt on the screen, please pause the video to give students time to record their answers. Hold on to your seats as we launch into space.
In the story, we learn that astronauts are making repairs on the ISS. They would create a hammer that always applies the same force for use in space. Let's apply your knowledge with how a hammer works to decide if this would work in space. We are going to follow the scientific method and start by asking a question. Will the cam and lever on the hammer model work the same as they do on Earth? The next step in the scientific method is to conduct background research. You have already established how the LEGO hammer works on Earth, but how will it work in space? What are some things we should consider before we predict our results? Has NASA ever used a device like this in space? If so, what were some of the aspects that had to be considered during its development? Other than microgravity, are there other facts we should consider before developing a hypothesis? Will the LEGO hammer model be as effective on board the ISS as it is on Earth? Let's construct a hypothesis. A good hypothesis takes into account all of the variables in an experiment and offers probable outcome. Do you think the hammer model will be more effective, less effective, or as effective as it is on Earth? Let's find out. First, I'll turn the crank and lifting up the arm to see if the arm falls and hit the axle. Let's see what happens. Write down your findings on your worksheets. Next, I'm going to rotate the crank faster, lifting up the arm with stronger force. Let's see what happens. Write down your findings on your worksheets to help prove your hypothesis. And finally, I'll turn the crank slowly. Let's see what happens. Write down your reports on your worksheets. With the ISS experiments completed, the last stage is to compare the results you recorded on Earth with the results we reported from space. Did the results turn out the way you thought they would? What similarities can you find between what you did on Earth and what I did on board the ISS? Were there certain portions of the experiment that worked the same in both environments? Perhaps most importantly, was your hypothesis true or false? Our time is almost up, but before I leave, I'd like to challenge you to create a microgravity solution to today's experiment. What modifications could you make to the LEGO hammer model that would allow it to function as good, if not better, than it functions on Earth? Thanks for stopping by my on-orbit classroom. See you soon!
Yes, we will hold at this point, it sounds like we may go up to 6 minutes.